What's going on, guys? Tony Maritato here, and in this video I am specifically reaching out to the assistants out there, the physical therapist assistants, the occupational therapist assistants. You are facing some pretty significant challenges moving into the next calendar year. Right now it's almost September 2021. There's declining reimbursement ahead from Medicare, which probably means declining reimbursement from other third-party payers. My guess is that the declining reimbursement will be pushed off or delayed, but we have to assume that it's going to take effect. Assuming that it's going to take effect, my question to you as an assistant is, what are your plans for the future? I'm pretty active on Facebook. I look at social media. I see countless posts from really amazing therapists and therapist assistants, all talking about leaving the profession. They're just sick of the frustration. But what a tragedy that would be. Somebody who's been in the profession 5, 10, 15 years, longer, they've accumulated so much knowledge. They still have a passion to help, to serve, to help individual clients achieve their highest level of function. And they're going to leave the profession because they don't see an alternative. Well, I want to share some alternative ideas. I want to talk to you about my 3 favorite ways to hopefully keep you in the profession, keep you doing what you do best, and helping the people who need your help the most. So number 1, without a doubt, is going into business for yourself. There are some new skill sets you will have to learn, no doubt. There are some new strategies and tactics you'll have to learn. Everyone is going to be different. There's state practice acts that in some cases might limit your ability to own the practice, but there's always ways to work within the system. And I would say that if you really want to continue to do what you do, but have true job security, one lesson we learned last year, more than ever before, was that when crisis hits, no matter how good of an employee you are vulnerable to layoffs. You're vulnerable to downsizing. Whereas the person who gets fired last is the business owner. So I really think that if you want to make that transition from employee to employer, whether it's an employer of yourself or an employer of a team, it's absolutely doable, and now is the best time to do it because there are resources everywhere. Technology makes it possible for you to connect with the best coaches, the best mentors, whether you're doing paid advice, free advice, whatever. You can start your own business now quicker and easier than ever before. But if you don't want to go down that route, you still want to maintain employment, you still want to work with your employer, but you need to find an alternative strategy to put a little extra money in the bank account, I would ask you to seriously consider creating your first digital product. Whether you're an assistant, whether you're a therapist, it makes no difference. You have years of experience, knowledge, practical application behind you. Just imagine a simple recording of you answering the 10 most common questions you get in the clinic on a daily basis for a specific condition. Patient with spinal stenosis. Why can I push a grocery cart through a supermarket as long as I want, but I can't walk more than 5 minutes without leaning or sitting on something? That's a great question. There's thousands and thousands of people searching Google every single day for the answer to that question. You're answering it on a regular basis. I'm answering it. We just need to record that answer, drop it into a $10, $15, $20 digital product, and make it available to the public. I guarantee you have so much knowledge and information that you don't even really believe or understand how valuable it is. But if you would put it onto a platform that somebody can purchase access to it, you would be able to supplement the money, the declining income that you might be seeing moving into next year. So number 1, consider going into business for yourself. Number 2, consider creating your first digital product, preferably video, but it could be audio, it could be PDF, it could be whatever. And number 3, consider educating, consulting, mentoring. Think about all the students that are coming out of school now and over the next 5 to 10 years. Think about the challenges that they're gonna face, that you have lived through, that you've experienced, that you have practical knowledge of, that you would be able to save them time, money, frustration if you were just to work with them on a coaching basis or a mentorship basis. You know, in my profession, physical therapy, we hear about fellowships, we hear about residencies, we hear about all of these advanced programs, but I don't see that quite as often for an assistant. I don't see that in the world of PTA and OTA. So what if you were able to create something like that? A simple mentorship program that was available to new grads coming out of school to help them navigate these challenging times. I think there's value in that. I think there's fulfillment, personal fulfillment for you in creating that. The next step is to just do it, to figure it out. This is a blue ocean strategy. If you've never heard of blue ocean strategies, go ahead and look it up. But it's a blue ocean strategy that I think would create tremendous value, tremendous benefit, and provide you with the income that you need that you might not see next year with the coming third-party payer cuts to reimbursement. So guys, as always, I hope this provides just a little bit of inspiration and gives you some new ideas to think about where you can take your career rather than leaving the profession. Stay in the profession, keep doing what you do best, what you love to do, and helping the people who need your help, but do it in a way that's profitable, sustainable, and truly brings you closer to your ultimate goals. I'll catch you guys later.